Namaste. So welcome to day 29 of your 30 days yoga challenge. It's the second last day of our challenge already. And today we will be doing headstand. So headstand is another posture that is not like something we can achieve it in a single day. Alright. We have actually for the past 28 days or so we've been preparing for this pose. But this is the first time I'm actually doing a demonstration on it. So if you don't get it straight away, it's fine. Just work on it. And for those of us who already have a headstand practice and you don't want to listen to my explanation, my demonstration during the practice itself, then just go ahead, come into a headstand and then try to stay for about 2 minutes in your headstand, whether it's being supported by the wall or under supported headstand. Alright, and when you're ready, let's begin by coming to the top of the mat. So bring your feet together, heels reach to touching, palms to heart center. Close your eyes if you like to. Set an intention for practice. Intention can be for anybody, anything. Stay with this intention. Ujjayi breath, slightly constrict the back of the throat, making a slight hissing sound, wave like sound to breathe in and out your nose. Then whenever you feel ready, gently open your eyes. Inhale, bring reach the arms out, arch your back, drop the head and back. Exhale, forward, bring your palms onto the mat, forehead close the shin. Straighten the legs under halfway position, looking forward. Then bring your palms down, knees bend, step the right foot back, left foot back to high plank. Exhale, lower your knees down, point the toes, bend the elbows, chest and chin comes down. Inhale, curl out, relax your shoulders, looking up, arching back. Exhale, right tuck your toes into downward facing dog. Two long deep breaths in a downward facing dog. Shoulders relaxed. Strong arms, strong legs. Take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, look forward, knees bend, step the right foot forward between your palms. Left foot forward, make the right. Straight legs, half lift. Exhale, breathing, bow forward. Inhale, rise all the way up into a backward bending. Push your hips over, chest out, arch your back, arms stacked. Exhale, again, forward bend, bring your palms down, forehead to shin. Straight legs, half lift, look forward. Palms down, knees bend, left foot back, bend the right foot back into plank. Exhale, lower knee, chest, shin down. Inhale, curl forward, relax your shoulders, look up, arch your back again. Exhale, right tuck your toes, back to downward facing dog. Two more deep breaths, head, neck, completely relax. Belly point, tight and eyes. One more inhale. Look forward, knees bend, left foot forward between your palms, straighten the left leg. Right foot forward, make the left half lift, inhale. Exhale, breathing, bow forward, foot forward. Inhale, rise all the way up into a backwards bending, hips over, chest out, arch back, look back. Again, exhale, foot forward, palms down, forehead to the shin. Straighten the legs in the half lift. Bring your palms down, knees bend, just step or jump. Lower yourself down, chaturanga. Inhale, breathing, curl out, point the toes, arch the back. Exhale, right tuck the toes, back to downward facing dog. Again, two deep breath. Belly pulling tight and nice. Hips goes back and out as much as you can. One more inhale. Look forward, knees bend, just step or jump. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, breathing, bow forward. Inhale, rise all the way up into a backwards bending. Bring your palms down, heart center. Sun salutation, knee bend, both knees. Fingertips slightly grazing the mat, inhale, arms up, chair. Exhale, forward fold, palms down. Half lift, look forward. Palms down, knees bend, step or jump. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, curl up. Then tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Right foot out as high as you can, both legs are straight and strong. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot flat. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Look up, stretch out high. Exhale, palms down, stepping back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, curl up. Then exhale, tuck the toes, back to downward facing dog. Next inhale, left foot out as high as you can. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot flat. Inhale, warrior one again. Wait for the breath. Exhale, both palms down, stepping back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, curl up. And tuck your toes, back to downward facing dog. Two more deep breaths. Looking forward, knees bend, just step or jump. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. Then both knees, inhale, arms out, chair pose, Uttanasana. Wait for the breath, exhale, forward fold, second set. Inhale to half lift. Palms down, knees bend, step or jump. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, curl up. And tuck the toes, back to down dog. Three-legged dog, right leg out as high as you can. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left foot flat. Inhale, one. Exhale, palms down, stepping back plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, curl up. And tuck the toes, back to downward facing dog. Left foot out as high as you can. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right foot flat. Inhale, one. With the exhale, palms down, stepping back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, curl up. And tuck the toes, back to downward facing dog. Stay here, 2 long deep breaths. Look forward, step or jump. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Bend the knees, inhale, arms up, chair. Uttanasana. Keep the knees and thighs very tight. Palms together, heart center. Reminder, knees and hips must not move. Left elbow outside right knee. Knee chest, palms to heart center, look over right shoulder. When you're ready, open your arms up. For 3 today. Look over the right shoulder, turning, twisting a lot. 2. Twisting one more final time. Palms set together, hold the twist, shield the gaze down. Let's take the left foot up. Left heel closes to left butt cheek for 3. Keep the knees and thighs very tight, keep the chest lifted low. 2. And last one, change. Touch your left foot down, arm twist. Inhale, arms up, chair. Exhale, fold. Heel toe the feet, hip width distance apart. Bend the knees. Catch the big toes. Roll the weight forward first. Inhale. Exhale, push. Kneecap side, one squat back. And we stay here. Keep the weight forward. Push your legs back. Relax your shoulders. Bend elbows, spine. Ujjayi breath here for 4. Inhale, exhale, always down to the nose so the mouth stays closed for 3. Keep pushing your legs as far as you can with the belly on your thighs. 2. Last one, change. Release your hands, walk your feet back together. Bend the knees. Inhale, arms up, chair. Uttanasana, squeeze your knees here by side. Again, palms together, heart center. Right elbow outside left kneecap, lift chest. Palms to heart center, open the arms up for 3. Look over left shoulder, sink your hips down nice and low here for 2. Turning, twisting one more time. Palms set together first. Shield your gaze down but maintain the twist. Then lift the right foot out as much as you can for 3. Knees and thighs are very tight together, belly hugging tight and nice. 2. And last one. Change, touch your right foot down, untwist. Inhale, arms up, chair. Exhale, breathe in, bow forward, fold. Heel toe the feet, hip width distance apart one more time. Let's bend both knees again. Belly on your thighs, lift the feet up. Stay on your own palms underneath your feet, toes reach touching nicely. Roll the weight forward first, inhale. Exhale, push, kneecap side bones back for 5 again. Without stopping, without intermission, push your legs further back for 4. Keep the belly pull in as you push your legs further back for 3. Bending at the elbows, pull your body down 2. Last one, change. Release your hands. Go ahead, heel toe your feet back together. Bend both knees again. Inhale, arms up, chair. Uttanasana. Interlock the 10 fingers, palms face up. Bring your body down, chin away from the chest, 2 deep breaths. Belly should be pulling tight and nice. Chin away from the chest, focus one fixed point. Bring your palms down only, palm shoulder width distance apart, 10 fingers spread wide. Heels up, bend elbows, bring your knees on your tricep. Crow pose when you are ready, if not stay for 5. Continuously push yourself away from the mat for 4. 3 more only. Last 2, and 1. If you can, jump back, curl up, and downward facing dog. So if it didn't happen, then go ahead, step back instead. 2 long deep breaths. Next inhale in your downward facing dog, lift your right foot up as high as you can. And stay here for 5. Right foot up higher, 4. Right toes strong for 3. Head neck relax here, 2. And last one. Bring your right knee to the chest, step your right foot forward in between your palms, touch your left knee onto the mat. Low lunge position. Sink your hips down really nice and low. If you're feeling quite tight, keep the hands, fingertips onto the mat today. But if you can, get an interlock 10 fingers in your right thigh. Sit the hips down and forward, lift the chest, arch back slightly. You want to feel the stretch of your left hip flexor here. Alright? Every exhale, hips lower, chest are higher, arch back slightly. Maybe look up. Couple deep breath. Ground your right big toe down firmly onto the mat. Imagine left hip forward, right hip back. 1 out of 5. 4 more. For 3. Last 2. And 1. Release your hands down onto the mat. Straighten out the front leg into your half split. Flex your right toes. So heel down, toes towards you. As usual, if this is not possible for you today, keep your both hands on your right thigh, and that's fine. So almost a little bit more flexible. Get your fingertips down onto the mat. Keep walking your fingertips forward. If the fingertips and your right heel do become in line, press your palms down. Palms are down. Again, you want to think of lengthening the spine forward as you bend the elbows down. Ideally, you want to keep the spine really long. And stay here, couple deep breath, half speed. Right toes engaged. Belly button forward more, strong core here. Every exhale, go a bit deeper. Straighten the right leg a little bit more. Folding deeper. Go another 5. 4 more. For 3. 2 only. And 1. Let's come back to second side low lunge. So again, press your right foot down onto the mat. Right, sink the hips down really nice and low. Go to where you left was just now, hands on your thighs, sit the hips down nice and low. Chest down, arch back slightly. 1 out of 5. Hips lower. 4. Chest out for 3. 2 more only. And last one. Shift gaze down, bring your right hand down onto the mat, bend the left knee, left hand will catch the left foot today. If you need to, you can push your hips back and out to grab the foot. Now once you grab the foot, you want to sink your hips down again. Hip stays really long. Need it for balancing, keep your right hand on the mat. If you have the balance, bring your right hand to your right thigh. Or this one, keep trying to tuck the foot closer towards your left elbow. Left elbow eventually might just go, your left foot eventually might go into your left elbow. And maybe this is where you stay. Balancing nicely, then go ahead, reach out your right arm, bring your right arm to the right ear. Instead, if you can, only if your left foot goes into the elbow, bring your left arm out, right arm down, and you bind for 5. Chest up though, 4. So the chin away from the chest, you're coming to a backwards bending here for 3. Every exhale, sit the hips down, 2 more. And last one. Change, release your right arm, release your right hand back down, release your left hand, left leg. Again, another half split, straight down the right leg, flex your foot. Hands to where you left was just now. Inhale, exhale, bow forward. Flex your foot. If it's available, palms or arms down. If not staying at your maximum, go another 5. Chest forward more, 4. 3 more only. Last 2. And 1. So the low lunge with your half split will actually give you a full split. So you can stay for a while longer. If you want to go ahead, stay in your half split today, but if you want to give it a try, you want to slide the right leg forward, left leg back, and see if you can come in the full split. Walk your hands back more, alright? Slide the left leg back more, right leg forward more. Just go to where you can stay today. Couple deep breath. Alright. So if you're in full split, then leave it up to you. You can pull forward. Alright. Or you can just choose to sit up tall today for the last 5. So you're not staying too long today. 4. 3 more only. Last 2. Those of you in the full split, please take your time. You're going to come back into half split first so that we wait for everybody. Alright, and then from half split, press your right foot down onto the mat. Bring your hands slightly forward. Let's come into our standing split. So shift forward, straighten the right leg, lifting your left foot up as high as you can with your left toe strong for 5. Bowing forward more, left foot up higher, left toe stronger, 4. Walk your hands a little bit further back if you have the balance. Your fingertips and your right toes in line. 3. Still balancing nicely. Go ahead so you can release your right hand to your right calf. 2 more only. And eventually, think of rainbow hands behind your right calf one day for the last one. Take your time, release your both palms down onto the mat. Bending your right knee, step your left foot back, right foot back, and really in downward facing dog. Stretch it out first. And today in your downward facing dog, you're going to lower your elbows and your forearms down onto the mat. And interlock the 10 fingers. So 10 fingers interlock and your elbows are shoulder width distance apart. Keep the head off the mat. So that in this case, you know that you're really using your arms. Actively push yourself away from the mat. Head is not on the mat. I repeat, head is not onto the mat, just neutral spine. Alright? And walk your feet as close towards you as much as you can, keeping the weight on your arms. Push yourself away from the mat, the strong arms for 5. Alright? And if you can, you're going to leave your left foot out as high as you can for 4. 3 more. Remember to keep the head off the mat. Keep actively pushing the arms. So 2 more. And last one. Change. Touch your left foot back down onto the mat. Walk your feet back. And we're going to meet back in your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath as inhale. Big breath exhale. Now high plank position as you inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, breathing, curl out, arch the back, point the toes. Exhale, breath and cut your toes. We come back to downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths here before we take it the other side. Next inhale, this time around your left foot out as high as you can. Keeping the head really low, foot up higher. Both legs are straight and strong. Your left toes will be strong especially. Exhale, bring your knee to the chest and you step your left foot forward into your arms. Now touch your right knee onto the mat now. Again, if you need to your first set, you might want to keep your hands onto the mat, so you can your hips down nice and low. So long if you stretch into the front of your right hip flexor, that's good enough. If you can, go ahead, interlock the 10 fingers in your left thigh. Relax your shoulders. Work on the depth, so don't worry where your hands are. Just want to feel the front of your right hip flexor this time stretching. Spread your left toes wide. Every exhale, hips lower. Inhale, chest up higher. Arch back if you can. Relax your shoulders for 5. Breathe in the front of your body. 4. This is a backwards bending reminder. So in the back bend, you want to feel the stretch in the front of your body actually. 3. Last 2. And 1. Shifting your gaze down. Releasing your both hands down. Straighten out the front leg. Half split position. If your left leg doesn't straighten out, no worries. Bring your hands on your thigh. But if you can, keep the hands down with your left leg straight. Still okay, walk your fingertips forward. Fingertips and your heel in line and press your palms down. But you want to make sure all this while your spine is long. Belly button forward more. Squeeze your left thigh. Flex your left toes. So you're not pointing to toes. Your left foot is not relaxed. You want to make sure you flex your foot. Still okay. Arms down. Forearms down more. Bend the elbows more. Inch forward a little bit more. And we stay here. Couple deep breath. Use your exhale to go a bit deeper. Use your inhale to create a little bit more length. 1 another 5. 4 more. For 3. So ideally one day belly is over your thigh and your chest touches your knees. 2 more. And 1. You're going to come back into low line, so press your left foot down, send your hips down and forward. And this time around, left hand stay onto the mat, bend the right knee, so you can use your right hand catch your foot. If you're unable to catch your foot like this, push your hips back and up first and so you can catch your foot. And then once you grab the foot, no matter where you are, sit your hips back down low again. Perhaps this is where you stay and it is fine. If you have the balance, bring your left hand to your left thigh. All this while you're trying to see if you can pull the foot a little bit closer towards you, tucking into the elbow one day. Your left hand will continue to stay on your thigh, or you can balance, bring your left arm up, left arm to left here. Chin out, chest up. Right foot is in your right elbow easily. Bring your right arm out, left arm by for 5. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder goes back. Square out both shoulders towards the front. 4. Hips low, chest up for 3. Chin up, chest up 2. And last one. Change, release your left hand, release your right hand, right foot. Then go ahead, straighten out the left leg again, back into your second set, half split. Alright, the way left foot just now, push your belly button forward, palms down. Elbows for arms down. And we stay here first for another 5. Remember to go to where left foot just now, 4. The left foot still engaged, left foot still flex, for 3. 2 more. And 1, continue to stay wherever you are, or if you want to give full split a try, you go ahead. Slide your right leg back, left leg forward. Walking your fingertips back at the same time. Right? So you can get your fingertips and your hips in line. And we stay here. Alright? So long as you feel stretching through the back of the left leg and the front of the right hip flexor, you are already in a full split. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting onto the mat or not. So work on the function of the pose. But if you are already in a full split, then go ahead, zero to fold forward today. Intensify your left leg stretch. And we stay here a couple more deep breaths. For another 5. 4 more. For 3. 2 only. And last one. So if you're in a full split, please take your time. Coming back to the half split first. So half split, wait for your friends. Alright? Then from your half split, you press your left foot down. And as I'll bring your fingertips in front of you as we prepare for a standing split. Press your left foot down. Straighten the left leg, lift the right foot off. Inhale, grab, exhale, lift the right foot up really high and bow forward. And we may want to stay here today for 5. If you can, you walk your fingertips back. Let's get your fingertips and your left toes in line. 4. Balancing nicely, bring your left hand behind your left calf today. For 3. Actively push yourself away from the mat with your left foot. Actively stretch out with your right foot for 2. And see, you can bring both hands behind your left calf one day for 1 last 5 at a time here. We change. Release your both palms down. Bend the left knee. Touch your right foot down. Left foot back and we knee in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath, raising your downward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Again, second set, exhale, bend the elbows down. Alright? Elbows are shoulder width distance apart. Interlock the 10 fingers. Alright? Head again on the mat. Please make sure your head is not on the mat. And keep walking your feet closer towards you with the head of the mat while you actively pushing yourself away from the mat. Maybe this is where you stay for 5. If you can, lift your right foot out as high as you can. Shift the weight more forward onto your arms. 4. Right leg, left leg straight and strong. 3. Very strong arm, push yourself away from the mat 2. Keep the head off the mat. Last one, change. Release your right foot back down to the mat. Step your feet back slightly and come back into a downward facing dog. Big breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming back to high plank. And exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, breathing curl up, arch your back, point the toes. Exhale, back, tuck the toes. Let's come back to downward facing dog. Big inhale. Now exhale, release your both knees onto the mat. Alright, and from here we are actually coming to headstand today. So, to come in a headstand, your arms is very important. And those of you who are actually worried, you might want to adjust your mat first, so it's such that you have a wall right in front of you, okay? So you can go next to the wall, so the wall comes in front of you. And then to come to the headstand, the arms are actually very important. So your arms position, you're going to grab it onto the opposite elbows like this, alright? So this way. Make sure your hands, alright, your palms is grabbing onto the opposite elbows. And from here, do not open up the arms further. So you're really grabbing the opposite elbows, you're not doing this, alright? You're grabbing the elbows part, that's the pointy part, alright? So from there, you're going to bring your elbows down. Keep the elbows exactly where they are already. You're going to open up the arms and interlock the 10 fingers. This is how you interlock the 10 fingers. You notice that your baby finger, right, one of your baby fingers is going to be pressing onto the mat itself and it's going to hurt. So you're going to tuck your baby finger inside, alright, so that it goes like this. So instead of having your baby fingers outside underneath, you'll bring it on the inside, alright. So again, grab the opposite elbows. Interlock the 10 fingers, such your baby fingers, one of them is on the inside and the other one is on the outside, so it's all flat, right? Your shoulders has to be away from the ears. And then you're going to bring your head down onto the mat. So it is actually not the crown of the head that is onto the mat, this is the crown of the head, neither is it the forehead that is onto the mat. It's more of the hairline area that is in contact with the mat. So just watch, grab the opposite elbows, interlock the 10 fingers, and bring that area, the hairline area, onto the mat. The palms will be actually holding on to or just supporting onto the back of your head. Okay, this way. Check my shoulders. Shoulders should be away from the ears. You want to push your shoulders away from the ears. In other words, you're pushing yourself away from the mat. Then you're going to tuck the toes and leave your knees off the mat. And maybe this is where you want to stay today. It is okay. The weight should come onto the arms. You should be able to actively push yourself away from the mat. If not, please do not proceed any further. Just stay here and work on pushing yourself away from the mat. Stay okay. You're going to walk your feet closer towards you. Keep walking, keep walking. If this is happening today, bring your right heel to your right butt cheek. Shift the weight forward. Actively push yourself away from the mat. Stay okay. Leave your left heel up and get both heels to your hips. And perhaps this is where you stay. If you have that stability, start to see you can straighten out both legs up into a full headstand today. Now we'll come back down. Alright, come back down. Okay, so this is what you can do. But like I say, if this is the first time you're practicing headstand, please have a wall in front of you. This is one way you can do it. The other way, which we have actually prepared for it, is using our split is more of a flexibility way. So in that case, then you do the same thing, grab onto the opposite elbows, interlock the 10 fingers, baby fingers inside. Alright, same thing, you want to get the back of the head into the palms, shoulders away from the ears, hug your toes, lift the knees off, and keep walking your feet close towards you. Notice how my hips are set on top of my shoulders. Leave one leg up. Keep the top leg very strong. And see, you can just hover the other leg off the mat. When that happens, go ahead, lift. And see, you can bring your legs together. Come back down. One foot down. The other leg down. And come in the child's pose. Alright? So this is one pose that might not happen today with just one practice. It actually takes a few attempts to get into it. I just want to make sure that you come into it safely and you're always using your arms to push. There should be not much of a weight on the crown of the head. There should be not much of a weight on your neck area, the cervical spine. Most of the weight should be on the arms pushing. Right? So if I actually do it with the wall, it's going to look like this. So now I'm going to do it with the wall, and this is how it's going to look like. Okay? So I'm going to go very near the wall. Alright, so this is my wall, and I'm going to do it with the wall. Say you're quite a beginner. I usually do not recommend people to jump up onto a headstand, because when you jump, you're not engaging your core. So try to use a wall, alright, more or in case you fall, right? So you're not actually going to go right next to the wall. Just make sure you have about 20 to 30 centimeters away from the wall. Same thing, grab the opposite elbows, place the elbows down, interlock the 10 fingers. Alright, so when you interlock the 10 fingers, there should be about 20 centimeters or so between the knuckles and the wall. Right? Shoulders away from the ears. Notice this, shoulders goes away from the ears. Then you're going to bring your head down. Alright? Hairline area, not the crown of the head, not the forehead. Hairline, alright? Onto the mat. Lift your knees off the mat. Walk, walk, walk until you can walk no more. Try one foot up. Try the other foot up. Stay. And if you're doing this, this is really awesome already. If you have that balance, then go ahead see if you can lift both legs up. Knowing that if you do fall, then the wall is behind you. Alright? Then the other method that you can try, like I said just now, is to walk, walk, walk. One leg up. This top leg Okay, lifting it up. And imagine your top leg is going towards your wall direction. Pushing your arms. And you can lift the other foot up. And then lift up. Then go ahead so you can join your legs together. And slowly come back down. Alright, so once you come back down, just come into child's pose, come on deep breath. Alright, so after your headstand, whether you do it with a wall or without the wall, you're going to bring your forehead down onto the mat. And interlock the 10 fingers behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades slightly, pulling your arms out, arms forward. Just stretching your shoulders. Then look towards your left hand side and bring your arms towards your right. Back to the center, look towards your right and bring your arms towards your left. And you'll come back to the center and release the arms down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, gently push yourself up. Cross the ankles and we will actually lie back down onto the mat already. Both knees in towards the chest, rock side to side, left, right, left, right. Gentle twist, drop knees towards your left, extend your right arm out towards the side. When you're ready, take it the other direction. Knees right and look towards your left. Keeping the eyes closed. And then back to the center. Right, hug your knees in, rock side to side. Happy baby, grab the feet from the outside, knees sides apart. So the feet face out to the ceiling, relax your shoulders. If you want to, straighten legs out to the side. If not, keep the knees bent. Whenever you feel ready, into your final Shavasana. Feet are hip width or mat width distance apart, arms away from the body, palms face up, fingers connected. Whenever you're ready, slowly start to come back up. And so that will be it today. I hope you enjoy your headstand. I'll see you guys tomorrow for your last day of your practice, last day of your challenge. Namaste.